Terence Crawford. You're looking for a dance partner. Uncle Bob knows I want the fight. Do you want the fight? Let's go November, baby.
What's going on, you guys? So, is the offer that Kell Brook receiving from Terence Crawford handlers, team top rank, or whatever you want to call them, is it a lowball offer? Now, I don't really necessarily care about the money because these guys are rich, okay? All these dudes are have a lot more money than a guy like me. You know what I'm saying? A guy like you. A lot of us boxing fans. These guys are rich, okay? So if they do what they're supposed to do with their money, they make smart investments, they don't live outside their means, they will be okay. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of fighters from the past that made hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars and still went broke. Then they try to blame other people. But really, in reality, if you had $300 million, you know what I'm saying, how the hell did you squander that? You know what I'm saying? How did you squander that? $300 million, bro. I'm sorry. That's got to be put on you, too. But Kell Brook did 1.5 for a fight with Terence Crawford. In his last several fights against Gavin, he got 1 million. Against Kevin Bezier, he got 1 million. Against Gennady Golovkin, he got 3.5. Against Errol Spence, he got 3. And then the next 3 fights after that, he got 1.5. So the starting point for negotiations with Bob Arum is 1.5. You know what I'm saying? Guys, some guys want to start high, some guys want to start low. Bob's starting low. We all know Bob cheap. So we can expect some shit like that, right? So it's up to them to negotiate a better number for Kell Brook. Now, this is Terence Crawford simply giving Kell Brook an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Kell Brook is a good name, even though a lot of fans want to already downplay the fight. It's a legit name. It's a legit opponent. He only lost against 2 guys. Okay? And one guy was a Triple G, a middleweight, and the other guy was Errol Spence Jr., the guy they see as the best welterweight in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Considering that fight with Golovkin, he moved up 2 weight class, squeezed back down 2 weight classes. He had an eye injury. He was coming off surgery. He got right back into the fire. So he may not have been the best version of himself fighting Errol Spence Jr. Let's just be real here. But he has time to heal up and do all that. He might be better now. We'll see. It's the only time we'll tell. But 1.5 is the starting point. And then we also got to look at this, too. This is not like Keith Thurman talking about, yeah, I want $10 million, but then I ain't putting no money behind it either. Al Heyman ain't putting no money behind it either. You know what I'm saying? No, Eddie Hearn is involved. Eddie Hearn is a big-time promoter, right? They call it Earn with Hearn and all this shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn, we already know he'll put the bag on the table for the fights he won't. So he could put some money on top of that to add to the pot to the fight. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure if he's even willing to do it. But Sky Sports may be interested as well. Because let's just be honest, they thirsty for some fights over there. And one of their guys, Kell Brook, who may not be as a big name as Khan. Let's just be honest. Khan got a pretty big following. You know what I'm saying? Despite how us hardcore fans feel about the dude, he has a big following. His people love him. Okay? But if you put Kell Brook, you know, he got Eddie Hearn. He got Sky Sports. So, Sky Sports going to want that fight. And we already know how Sky Sports do. They put everything on pay-per-view. Even some fights we scratch our head like, well, that was on pay-per-view over there for y'all? Like, y'all had to pay for that? Even though it was only $20 or whatever it is. 20 pounds or whatever y'all call it. They all still had to pay for these fights that we see here. We scratch our heads like, y'all pay for that? You know what I'm saying? But you know it's going to be a pay-per-view fight over there. So, I mean, I think everything will be all right. I think fans just looking for something to nitpick on and complain about and say, oh, look at Crawford, he's lowballing. I'm like, bud, they probably ain't even doing shit. He probably at the crib chilling. You know what I'm saying? But if the fight could be made, who gives a damn? You know what I'm saying? Kell Brook came looking for the smoke. Crawford said, all right, you can make the weight. Let's see what happens. This is before Keith Thurman started barking. Let's remember the timelines. This is before Keith Thurman came in the fourth quarter barking, talking about I want to fight and shit. They probably already had preliminaries for the negotiations with Kell Brook. So it's happening. You know what I'm saying? As long as the money's right, I'm pretty sure Kell Brook looking at this like this is my one last shot. You know what I'm saying? The guys at 154, a lot of them dudes are too big. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is my last shot. Errol Spence ain't gonna fight me again. Manny Pacquiao definitely ain't gonna fight me. So Terence Crawford is my only shot. You know what I'm saying? Kell Brook want to get that last good payday. You know what I'm saying? He wanted an opportunity, another shot. So, and Bud's giving it to him. I mean, it is what it is. Why are we going to be mad about it? It's not like Kell Brook is a guy coming up from 140 or some shit. Kell Brook is a pretty big welterweight, one of the biggest. A guy that fought at 160 against Golovkin and did pretty good for the few rounds that he did good in. You know what I'm saying? He looked good against Errol Spence, a battered Brook. Looked good against Errol Spence for having me rounds until his body gave in or whatever the fuck happened. Errol put that heat on him. You know what I'm saying? Errol turned it up on him, then his body broke down. He just couldn't take it no more. So we gonna see what he looks like against Crawford. A lot of fans want to downplay the fight already. If he was to fight Keith Thurman, they'll find another way to downplay him too. Keith Thurman, he has been out for too long, and Keith Thurman got beat by the old man. It's going to be something. So who gives a damn? As long as they can make the damn fight. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.